Hello, my name is Torsten Holmgren with the Property Rental MLS, and I'm going to be showing you how the MLS can help you take more listings, rent your homes faster, and help you take a piece of the 66% of the rental market that property managers currently have been unable to touch. We're also going to be showing you some comparisons in between real estate agents and property managers to kind of show you the power of having an MLS on your side. Now, exactly what is the MLS? Well, MLS stands for Multiple Listing Service. And what that means is that multiple brokerages will end up putting all of their inventory and their listings on a site for everybody to be able to search. Now, how did real estate agents market real property before the MLS? Well, they used signs, newspapers, and their personal contacts that they'd developed over the years of marketing real estate. Now, how did FSBOs market real property? Well, they were using signs, newspapers, and their personal contacts, friends and family, and co-workers that they've known in the past. Now, is there really any wonder why FSBOs thought that they could market as well as any real estate agent out there? The only marketing tool that separates real estate agents from FSBOs is their access to thousands of agents to get their homes sold through the MLS. Now, in 2007, when the market was hot, what percentage of real estate agents marketed on Craigslist, KSL, and other classified ad sites versus FSBOs? Well, it was only about 1% real estate agents that were marketing on there. The reason why is because the MLS was working so well that agents were selling homes in hours to weeks. They really didn't have time to advertise on the classifieds. Now, in today's market, about what percentage of real estate agents market on Craigslist and KSL and other classified ad sites versus FSBOs? Well, it's about 1% FSBOs. The reason why is because FSBOs understand that it's nearly impossible to sell their home in today's market without the power of the MLS. In fact, most people out there that are FSBOs in today's market just realize that they don't have any room in their home. If they use a real estate agent, they're for sure going to have to come to the closing table with some money. They can't afford it. And so a lot of them realize, geez, we're either going to have to sell it on our own or possibly look at foreclosure. Now, research tells us that the MLS will reduce the sales and rental cycle by about a 4-to-1 ratio. And what that means is if your normal rent cycle is 4 weeks, then your average rental time would be closer to 1 week with the power of the MLS. Now, if I were a real estate agent, would I get very many listings if I decide to save my clients money by removing myself from the MLS and taking 4% listings to save them money? Homeowners would rather pay a 6% commission any day of the week and be on the MLS than pay a 4% commission and be off the MLS. How can the property rental MLS benefit property managers? Well, there's quite a few ways. First, you can have approved tenants before showing the property. You have access to rent many property managers' inventories. And you can retain loyal potential tenants wanting to work with you to find a home to rent. And you've got many agents out there showing your property and getting it rented quickly. And you can enjoy working with homeowners that are excited to work with a property management company that's part of the property rental MLS. Now, what would happen to the amount of calls that homeowners get when property managers are retaining loyal tenants? Well, think about it. If you're taking your tenants, getting on the property rental MLS, showing them all the available homes and they stay loyal to you, that means that they're not getting back on KSL, Craigslist, and these other sites searching for homes. They're letting you help them find a home. Therefore, that causes the phone calls that homeowners are getting to go down. Now, what happens to the homeowner's rent cycle when property managers retain loyal tenants? Well, think about it. When you end up, doing this in retaining loyal tenants, and their phone calls go down, well, that ends up meaning that their rent cycle also begins to climb because they're not getting as many phone calls, and it takes longer to rent their property. Also, what happens to homeowners' eviction rates when property managers are only letting their disapprovals back on the market to look for rentals? Well, that's going to end up causing their eviction rates to skyrocket because most of the phone calls that they're getting or a lot of them are the disapprovals from property management companies. Now, in today's market, homeowners rent their homes in the same time frame as property managers. And we've got that as approximately 45 days. Now, I know we say the same thing ourselves, that we rent properties in 30 days or less. That's pretty much a standard for property management companies. But the reality of it is, when you look at it, that there's some homes that you end up renting out in like a week. There's executive homes that end up taking sometimes more around 60 days. And so we feel the average probably is more around 30 to 45 days, kind of depending on what type of property it is. Right now, homeowners control approximately 66% of the rental market. Now, what would happen to homeowners' perception of using a property management company if property management companies' rent cycles were 1 or 2 weeks and homeowners' rent cycles jumped to 2 or 3 months and their eviction rate jumped to 40%? Well, homeowners would soon realize that a 2 or 3 month loss in the rents would pay for 2 or 3 years of property management fees. It's a no-brainer. The power in the MLS is a group of companies working together to achieve the same goal: lower rent cycles and to gain control of the available 66% of the rental market that's currently been unavailable to property management companies. Now we're introducing the property rental MLS. Here's kind of how it works. Suppose that you've got a potential tenant that wants a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage, a basement, and a fully fenced yard, and oh yeah, they've got a horse. Well, you don't have one of those properties, but don't turn them away empty-handed. Log on to the property rental MLS, do a quick search, and find just what the tenant's looking for. Show the property to your tenant. Contact the listing agent to sign a lease agreement as well as an agreement for your referral commission. Instead of losing a potential tenant, you will be able to earn a commission, and the other property management company will get their property rented quicker. It's a win-win situation. Homeowners, tenants, and property managers working together. What are the tenant benefits? Well, tenant benefits are, as you know, and probably heard several times from tenants, that they really don't enjoy paying application fees multiple times out there. In fact, some of them end up paying application fees, 2 or 3, 4 times before they finally end up getting a rental property. And it's one-stop shopping by viewing multiple property management companies' inventories from one location. And tenants don't end up spending endless hours on classified websites searching for rental property. And it's a lot less stress working with one leasing agent. Now, the homeowner benefits are that you've got multiple leasing agents out there helping get their home rented. Their home ends up renting quicker, and quick rental cycles can offset property management fees for them. And vacancies in between leases can be minimized. And the property management benefits are huge. First, leasing agents from other property management companies help get your homes rented. and your homes end up renting quicker, so your management fees are going to start sooner. And being part of the property rental MLS will help you list more homes, because people love that when you're in there and you tell them that you've got several leasing agents out there helping them get their property rented quicker. And then you can spend less money on traditional advertising, and the ability to show other property managers inventory and earn commissions on that. And you can monetize more potential tenants, because think about it. Right now, what happens with most property managers out there, half the time you end up getting a call from something you already rented, or a call on something, this one isn't going to quite work for them, and you've got nothing that will work, and so you end up turning away really probably like 75% of the people end up calling. But this will help you monetize more of those tenants. Also, you're going to have the ability to take part in the 66% of the rental market currently controlled by homeowners. Now, we appreciate your interest in the Property Rental MLS. Be sure to watch our follow-up video on using the Property Rental MLS website. And to join the Property Rental MLS and begin realizing the power of the multiple listing service, simply click on the Create Account link on top of the website. And here's to the growth of your business in months and years to come. And enjoy. And we'll look forward to seeing you on the inside.